Hey Amy, this is Christina. I talked to you yesterday about getting this video over with some free tips on how to set your guys' website above your competition. And we're going to go over three things today. Everything that I go over is something that your own company can do. Pretty simple. I'm going to go over some tools that you guys can go out and get yourselves. So we're going to jump right into it. First thing is content. The average site needs 1,000 to 1,500 words in order to be optimized with Google. And you guys are currently sitting at about 696. But if you see a lot of these words that are here, these are like national keywords. They're not specific to your area. So the first thing that I would recommend is getting up to that 1,000 at a minimum amount of words so that you can start putting in some keywords. And what I mean by a keyword is like this keyword, Springfield Mo HVAC. So this is something that people search when they are intentionally looking for your kind of a service, correct? So you want to build in keywords like that into your content. And currently, even though you talk about all of the things that you guys do, it doesn't say anything about Springfield included in with these words. Like in the same written, just like this, Springfield Mo HVAC. So what you want to do is update your content and include those keywords. And you can put in about one keyword every 100 to 150 words. So that's what I would work on, is just upping your content and making sure you get in some of these keywords. And not just this one, there's more out there. But just for this one keyword, Springfield Mo HVAC, 590 people a month on average are searching that. And you know it's Missouri because I put Mo in there, right? So 590 people a month are searching that. That's 590 potential customers you guys miss out on by not being on the first page of Google. So the next part I'm going to talk about are citations. And with citation, it has to do with right here, this next visible section, the Google Map Pack. And you can actually rank in the top 3 of this without being in the top 3 on the organic listing. The way that you do that is you get citations. And what a citation is when you submit your business info, your name, your address, and your phone number into different directories, exactly the same as it's listed on your Google My Business. So Yellow Pages, Yelp, City Star, Thumbtack, Facebook, all of those are different directories. This tool I'm going to show you is called whitespark.ca. This is something, you just Google it, you'll find it, and it's a citation finder. And I plugged you guys in against the actual number 2 spot right now. For some reason, I don't know if it's just because of all the words, but I can't get it to pop up right in Whitespark tonight. But John Wayne Heating and Air, your guys' business, you guys have 31 citations, so you're on a good track. But if you look at SSMB in the number 2 spot, they have 62. So they're double what you guys are, and that's why they're in the top 3. So what I would work on with that is doubling what SSMB is doing. Go after 120 citations, and that way, even if they start to try to play the catch-up game, it takes a lot longer for them to try to catch up, and you can just stay ahead of them in the race. And then the last thing that I'm going to talk about are backlinks. And what a backlink is we call it link juice, and it basically works like site A points to site B. Site A is the link juice, which gives site B more authority in Google's eyes, like a popularity contest. So the more sites that are pointing to you, telling people to go to your site, the more popular you are, the higher you're going to be on a Google ranking. You can have more sites coming in than your competitors, but there's a little more to it than that. You have to make sure that it's effective by having relative sites linking back to you. For example, a blog post about HVAC, like specifically maybe when and how to winterize your air conditioner with a backlink that comes back to you guys. That's going to give you a lot more power and authority than a blog post about pizza, because you guys don't sling pizzas for a living. So this next tool I'm going to show you is called Ahrefs. Again, something you guys can go out and get yourselves, ahrefs.com. And this is a tool that shows a real good breakdown of what your website's doing for you. Currently, you guys have 55 referring domains with 567 backlinks. But if you look at your competitors in that number 1 spot, they're at 146 domains with 1.61 thousand backlinks. So that's why they're in the number 1 spot. So that's what you need to work on next, is making sure that you beat them in the amount of backlinks, but you also need to make sure that they're relative. And you'll see here that over here, these numbers are almost like a 1-to-1 ratio. That means that they are good, powerful backlinks that have to do with their niche. Whereas right now you guys have a pretty big gap. It's not that 1-to-1 ratio. That means some of your links could be like spam stuff, or doesn't have anything to do with HVAC. So one of the things that you can do with this tool is actually go in and see where your competitors are getting listed, and go find those same blogs and find out what you need to do in order to get a blog post listed on there. Sometimes they cost money, sometimes you can find free backlinks. You just got to do some research. So, in conclusion, we talked about content, making sure that, this is the basis, this is the foundation. Everything depends on the content of your website because it needs to know what to point back to. You want to make sure you get up to that 1,000 to 1,500 words and that it's got a lot of that those keywords built into it. Like I said, about one keyword every 100 to 150 words. Also citations, getting listed in that Google Map pack at the top so that people that are wanting to use local businesses are going to find you guys, and do that by getting listed in all those different directories. And then link juice, making sure that you're getting relative sites linking back to you specifically about your niche. If you have any questions about any of what I went over, you can call me at 816-323-4100. My name's Christina with KC Phoenix SEO. If this is something you just don't feel like you have time for, I mean, you could do everything that I just listed off, but if this is something you need help with, give me a call. I'd love to go over and chat with you guys with that. Otherwise, if you could just do me a favor and give me some kind of feedback on the video, if it was helpful, or if there's anything that you think I should add or take out, just so that, you know, if I talk to the next business owner, that they feel like I'm bringing some value to them. I appreciate your time. Thanks for watching my video.